Hello all. Before we begin the video, let's discuss Cloud Foundation. Cloud Foundation is the premier online training platform to help individuals and organizations gain knowledge and skills in the ever-growing cloud computing industry.
So there are two ways for creating the record, that is, manage out-of-page structure and import foundation data. Today we will be seeing how the objects has been migrated. There are certain organization structures which has been migrated from that is, foundation object to a new object that is called as a metadata framework. It is called as a metadata framework or the MDF object or the generic object. Okay. So these are the names which is being called. So under these MDF objects, we have the list of objects that has been migrated, most importantly the legal entity, business unit, division, department position, job classification. These are some important organization structure which has been migrated to the MDF. Okay. So now, when it has been already migrated to MDF, these objects are nowhere been available in the XML. Also, okay. Because from the XML also it has been moved out. Okay. Where these objects were defined. So they have been moved out from two places, where it is created and where it is defined from the XML, that is corporate data model. There also it is not available. And for creating the record that is earlier with manage out of a structure. From there also it has been removed. And when it has been created, moved into a new object. They also created a configuration tool in the front end that is known as a managed data. The managed data is one way of creating and maintaining all MDF objects. We can able to see what are the objects, records which we have created or which has been maintained. So for creating the records or maintaining the records, we are using the managed data. For bulk records, we are using import and export data for import for MDF objects. Okay. Defining the objects. Now, it is not associated with XML. It is linked with the new object, a new configuration tool that is known as a configured object definition. So when we start with defining that object for the MDF, we will come to the configured object definition in the front end and we will discuss in detail. Okay. At this point of time, we are only discussing how for the creation of the records. So yesterday we have completed 4. That is foundation. Today we will be planning to complete the MDF also. Okay, for creating the records. There are two methods, that is, managed data and import-export data. Any questions here? No. Okay. So I'm going into the system. I hope I shifted my screen. Is it visible? Yes. Okay. So I'm going into the home page. The configuration tool which I'm using is managed data. Okay. So I go to manage data. After clicking on manage data, I can see the search options. Okay. Number of records and if you want to go and create a new one. If we go and select search option, there are a lot of standard as well as MDF objects will be there. We can able to see, most importantly, the organization structure. From an organization structure point of view, we have legal entity. So when I go into a legal entity, and if I want to take any legal entity, because if I'm taking a legal entity which I have created, so when you go and see the legal entity, you can see this legal entity is a MDF object. Okay. And this is the record for that particular MDF object which you are seeing here. Okay. That is one thing. Under this legal entity, you can see these are the standard fields. What are the fields? Are there? Start date, we have a code. We have a name, description, status, standard weekly hours. Okay. Currency. We have official language country. All these are the standard fields. Are there? So earlier this object and the fields were associated with the XML before migration. Okay. After migration, now these fields are maintained in configure object definition. Okay for all the objects. Legal entity. If you're taking legal entity, if you're taking for business unit division department, these every objects, it will be associated with the configure object definition. And this tool is also available in the front end. So there is nothing for the MDF where we need to go into the provisioning. Okay. Everything is available in the front end only in term of foundation. Object. Still we have that XML from where we are defining the foundation of it. Otherwise, all the MDF objects are available in the front-end system. Okay. So here also the same thing we can able to see. Where certain entities are there. And if you want to deactivate or inactivate those entities because the customer is merging or stopping that entity from this particular effective date. So, if that is the case, how to go and inactivate it? So for that we should have an organization structure. First of all, we should also analyze these entities connected with what all objects which we need to it is connected. Okay. And for going for inactivation. That is not a big thing. We should not go from take actions. We should go to the insert new record. After inserting new record, you have a status here. You can make the status as a inactive and you can save it. So the creation record will be there and we have an inactivation record will be there. Is it clear? Yes. Yes, so that is the best practice. So you should not overwrite it, because by mistake, if we have overwritten make collection, we have made it inactive. We don't have any sort of backup also. And always make sure that you take a screenshot whenever you are making some changes to be in safe site in a real time. Okay. Okay. That is one thing. Because we also need to prepare a configuration document. Okay. Step by step. Okay. So and that we need to sometimes. We have some ticketing tools. I told you we have some ServiceNow, or Jira ticketing tool. So from where the tickets are being generated and assigned there, we need to update the status and also we can upload the document also. It is good thing that if we are preparing a configuration document and we are updating it, that this is a process which we have followed. Okay.
And finally, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.